Hey, hi everyone. My name is Ekta Bhosle and I'm a front-end developer working in one of the reputed company. And today I'm going to talk about forms in React. So I have total 4+ years of experience in front-end technologies, and the major stuff I've worked on is forms. So that's what we need in most of the projects. You can create any project. There will be a need to fill form. So form in terms of anything, like just to get capture data of what user is putting. So that may be a text box, that may be a drop down, that may be a radio button. A lot of things are there. So I'm going to tell you how to create that in ReactJs. And for that, I'm going to take help from Material UI, which is a third-party library, which is majorly used in React for creating lot of layouts. So again, to create a form we are going to use Material UI. So stay tuned, let's get started. Okay, to start with, you have to search for Material UI. I'll provide a link in description box. Click on get started, and here we will get a lot of components. So for example, first I'll show you something. So let's click on components and let's go to autocomplete. Here if you can see we have this drop down, so you must have seen something like this. Whenever you're going to fill a form, you need something like this. So here if you can see, this is autocomplete. The use of this is in case I want to search for maybe a godfather, so I'll search here and then I'll get the respective list. Okay, so that's the use. So there are a lot of such components we are going to see. So let's get started. So first open your project, and there first let's create one blank page and let's add a form in that. So this is my project, and here first I'll write a header here for the form. So maybe that may be a user detail, so let me just write it. That is something we will write inside JSX. So let's say h3 user details. Okay, now below this I'm going to add one text box to write a name of a user. So let's search, let's go back to React component and let's search for text box. So this something you can get from the list also, left side list also, or else you can search from here also. Text box, no such thing I think. So instead of that you can search for text field. So in Material UI we have text field, and just to get a demos how to use the text field, you can go to form controller. Material UI is something you have to search a lot of things here, and you know to just work upon it. Okay, so let's search for text field, and I'm going to click on this basic text field. Now here if you can see, this is one example. There are three examples actually given, something like this. So if you want something like this, text box with outline, a text box something like this, or text box, a standard text box. So I'm going to go with the standard text box. So if you can see, we have this option show the full source. So from here you will get the full code. Now since we are working Java React.js, which is a JavaScript language, so we are going to click on this JS. So if you can see, we have TS and JS. We need JS. That's why I'm clicking on JS. And for that, I'm going to take help from this code. Now, to get this, what you need to do is the third line. If you can see, first you need to import this text field from Material UI. Okay, so okay, I've imported in my code, and then after this user details, I'm going to add that text field. So I need the standard one, the third one, which is this. So I'm going to copy this. The source code I'm going to provide in description. I'm going to put this in GitHub, so don't worry about it. All right, so yeah, I can see now this text field is there and I can write something. Now it is showing standard something, we don't need that, so we have to modify that code from material UI. Alright, so I'm going to change the label and I'm going to write it as username or name, simply name. Okay, and I'm going to put my name here. Fine. Like that, I need one more for surname. See, but in this, I need some distance, some space or something. So for that, we can simply give a space like this, which for which we can use NDSP. See, some space. There are different methods also to create, to arrange the components, and for that I use grid, but that I will tell you later. For time being, I'm going to focus on the components which we are going to use for building a form in React. All right, so this is my name and this is my surname. All right, it's done. It's very easy, very quick. Now second